and you're listening to Communities Live on Sheffield Live Radio 93.2 FM with me, Susie Casson, and T-Boy. And we're joined in the studio by Gordon Ferguson from Repair Sheffield.
Hello there, yes.
Welcome, Gordon. Thanks very much for coming in. So, can you tell us, first of all, what is Repair Sheffield and how it originated?
Well, Repair Sheffield is a movement in Sheffield to encourage people to repair their stuff and learn how to repair their stuff. And it started off when I was looking at a website once, and I found this thing called a repair cafe from the Netherlands, and they were trying to get a movement going, and they had a model for how it worked, and I thought, we need one of these, and it all snowballed from there, and that was about 3 years ago.
Fantastic. So what kind of things do you repair?
Well, the whole thing about a repair cafe is it's a place where you can go, and so anything that you can take there, we will have a look at and try to help you repair it.
So can you tell us about some of the things you've repaired in the past?
We've repaired electrical items, shoes, clothing. We've got a couple of people with sewing machines, for instance. Not a lot of stuff made out of wood. The occasional bit of computer equipment. An electric guitar once, a set of scales. A lawnmower. I can remember doing a lawnmower. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much anything mechanical or electrical or electronic. Yeah.
Brilliant, yeah. And I had a look on your website and it was talking about the old dial-up telephones that a lot of people think you can't use anymore. Is there anything can be done with them?
Yeah, well, my house is full of them. I've got about half a dozen. And I think the one on the website, Andy's got quite a few of these things. And they're really nice to use. Or certainly they're very nice to listen to when the phone rings. So when our phone rings, we have a 1930s wooden bell box. And it has a beautiful tone to it. So it's always a pleasure to hear somebody when somebody's ringing you instead of this electronic beep beep you get these days. And yeah, they can be repaired, yes.
Really, yeah. Because you quite often see them at boot sales, don't you, in antique shops. But I always thought you couldn't use them anymore.
Yeah, they have to be adapted, yeah. But that adaptation thing, and of course one of the things here about that is if you go on the internet, somebody will have done it before, somebody will show you, there will be a YouTube video or probably lots for all different sorts of models of phones as well, how to take the cover off, what the adaptations you need to make, how to wire up the modern style cable, absolutely everything. And that applies to absolutely everything as well, not just telephones.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. So what would you say are the benefits of repairing things rather than throwing it away and getting a new one?
Well, there's the obvious upfront ecological problem that we're creating all this trash and there's nowhere for it to go, and we're using up resources, constantly making new things. But then there's also the fact, well, you've got to find the money to buy a new one, and it could be the most trivial thing that's wrong with it. And if you don't know how to repair it yourself, if you've never took the cover off, you don't know whether it's a catastrophic failure and it's actually not going to be worth it, or whether it could be something as trivial as the fuse or the cable or something.
Yes, absolutely. And actually recycling and upcycling and repairing have become very sort of fashionable at the moment, aren't they? We used to throw everything away, I think, and we're getting better at that. Why do you think we are changing?
I think, well, people are becoming more aware, and that why are we just throwing all this stuff away? But also, it's a lot of this stuff has value or usefulness, and you think, well, I've had it all this time. I don't want to throw it away, or I want to find a new use for it. I mean, as not just stuff to repair, but if you've got something that you don't want anymore, there's places where you can go, as well as charity shops, to get somebody else will get the use of it.
Yeah, and as you say, often the older thing has better quality than perhaps something new you'd buy anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And sort of one of the things to do is to try to show people how if you spend the right amount of money on the right thing, you'll get something that will last longer and can be repaired.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff, sadly, that people bring in is so cheaply made that basically they're not made to be repaired. And once it breaks, that's it. It's gone forever.
Yes. So you've got the event coming up on Saturday. Can you tell us where and when?
Yep. Well, our repair cafes are at Healy City Farm, in the classroom there, always on the last Saturday of every other month. So this Saturday, March the
I've got it down somewhere.
March the 25th. Must get the number right. March the 25th, last Sunday in March. We're open at 10 o'clock till 4. Although you better not come after about 3:30 or we won't have time to look at it. Just bring your stuff, basically. And especially if you've had a go and you get stuck. I mean, that's an important thing, that you think, I don't know what to do next, or is this safe? Yeah, bring it and we can show you what to do next.
Yeah, amazing. So that was Saturday, isn't it? Here
Yes.
City Farm, lovely. And what kind of things do people tend to bring along?
Right. Well, yes, as I say, we do get a lot of stuff that's broken beyond repair. We do get stuff that's got simple faults with it, and you can just show people and say, right, that's that. We do manage to repair most of the stuff we can repair. Some things we can modify so that they can still be used, but also used safely, of course. I mean, we've had some really one of the nicest things I ever had the chance to repair was an electric guitar, and the person had a go, but he wasn't very good at soldering, and it wasn't quite working properly. So we showed him how you should do these sort of things properly, and then he gave us a good blues riff on it to show that it was test it. Wow. And that was fantastic. Yes. Yeah,
lovely. And are you looking for volunteers to help out with the repairs as well?
Yes, absolutely. Because if you're out there and you've done this sort of thing all your life, maybe, or even if you're just starting out and you just want to share what you know, finding people with skills, and you get to be with like-minded people. We love to talk to each other, and we're always bouncing ideas off each other, and it's a great way to socialise, and then we go down the pub afterwards anyway.
Great. And can I ask, is there a charge for the repairs?
There's no charge. This is entirely voluntary. We do say that you might like to leave a donation if you're satisfied, and some people can be very satisfied if something precious is, we've got it working again for them. But no, we don't make a charge, and there's no demand for anything.
Yeah. So as the people doing the repairs, it must be quite exciting not knowing what's coming in. What do you find most challenging about the Repair Cafe?
For me, it's just this new thing, this sort of discovery. You don't know, as you say, you don't know what you're going to find. But in the end, in actual fact, everything pretty much works the same way. So you know that you can get along with it. And you do have the resource of the internet these days. I mean, it's really sad that at the same time as we have all these resources on the internet to tell you how to do it, people have lost the basic skills to actually do it. And that's, to me, is a great shame.
Yeah, and a bit of confidence as well, I think.
Yeah, and especially confidence, because as I say, you might have had a go and you're not sure, and we can say, right, yeah, you're okay, you're on the right road, just keep going, have a go, yeah?
Yeah, brilliant. And so what's the most enjoyable thing about working with the Repair Cafe?
I think I've already said it's being with like-minded people and bouncing ideas off each other, and you're always learning stuff, but also being able to help people, I mean, one of the most joyful things, perhaps, is mending a child's toy, yeah, and things like that, and people go away really happy and satisfied, and it's a very worthwhile thing.
Yeah, lovely. So it's on Saturday 10 till 4 at Healy City Farm.
Yep.
The Repair Cafe, great. How can people find out more? Is there a website?
Right, we have a Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Repair Sheffield, and it's all the information's on there. Or you can just look up some of the repair websites and find out about